In the last section, we have seen the data warehouse models, and before that, we have seen what is data warehouse. Now, we will see the functions of data warehouse tools as well as utilities. So, the functions of data warehouse are extraction, cleaning, transformation, loading, and refreshing. These are the main functions of data warehouse tools and utilities. So starting with the first, that is the data extraction. We can see in the diagram, this is all about the functioning of data warehousing. So in that, the first one is extraction. So in extraction, it involves gathering the data from multiple heterogeneous sources. Then the next function is cleaning. In that, it involves finding and correcting the errors in data. Then the data transformation is there, which involves converting the data from legacy format to the warehouse format. Then comes the data loading, which is responsible for sorting, summarizing, consolidating, integrity checking, and building indices as well as partitions. Then comes refreshing, which is responsible for updating from data source to the warehouse. Data cleaning and data transformation, keep in mind, are very important steps. Why? Because they are responsible for improving the quality of data as well as the data mining results. Now, when we are talking about extraction, and then the data extraction takes data from the source systems. They are taking the data from the source systems. Data load takes the extracted data and loads it into the data warehouse. Before loading the data into data warehouse, the information extracted from external sources is always reconstructed. Then, while controlling the process, it involves determining that when to start the data extraction and at what consistent level it should be done. Controlling process ensures that the tools and the logic modules as well as the programs are executed in correct sequence and the correct time. Then, when to initiate the extract means data needs to be in a consistent state when it is extracted. That is, the data warehouse should represent a single consistent version of the information to the user. For example, in a customer profiling data warehouse, if we are taking example of telecommunication sector, it is illogical to merge the list of customers at 8 p.m. on Wednesday from the customer database which was of Tuesday. So that means we are finding customers for whom there is no association in between them. Then comes the loading of data. So after extracting data, it is loaded into the temporary data storage where the cleaning is done to make the data consistent. Actually, consistency checks are executed only when all the data sources have been loaded into the temporary database or data store. Then in the process of cleaning and transformation, once the data is extracted and loaded into the temporary data store, now it is time to clean and transform. So in that, the data is cleaned and transformed into the structure. Then the partitioning is done and aggregation is done. So we will see one by one. Cleaning and transforming the loaded data is necessary because that helps to speed up the queries, and it can be done by making the data consistent within itself, with other data, with data in other source system, with existing data as well. And the transforming involves converting the source data into structure. The structuring data increases the query performance and decreases the cost. The data contained in data warehouse must be transformed to support performance requirements and control on ongoing operational costs, because we can see from that data warehouse we are getting the reports, analytic reports, we are applying the data mining algorithm. Now when we are doing partitioning after cleaning, So it optimizes the hardware performance and simplify the management of data warehouse. In aggregation, the speed up of common queries is done. It generally relies on analysis of the subsets of data. Now, when we are talking about backup and archive the data, at that time, in order to recover the data in the event of data loss, software failure, or hardware failure, it is necessary to keep the regular backup. Archiving involves removing the old data from the system. Why? Suppose we are taking the example for this, that suppose we are having a retail sales analysis. So the data required for 3 years with the latest 6 months data being kept online. In such scenario, there is often a requirement to be able to do the month-to-month comparison for this year as well as last year, and because of that it is necessary to have the backup and archiving of data. Then in the query management process, it performs managing the queries, it helps to speed up the execution of time of queries, directs the queries in most effective data sources, ensures the system sources, monitor the actual query profiles. So these all things are done when we are talking about functions of data warehouse tools and utilities. Now from next section we will see the various personnel who are involved with data science, or we can in other words say that the job opportunities and skill set required for the jobs in data science. Thank you.